The following is an excerpt from this week's Eyeopener report. The full report is now available for viewing by subscribers of boilingfrogspost.com. This report will be made available to the general public in 3 weeks' time. Welcome. This is James Corbett of the Corbett Report with your Eyeopener report for boilingfrogspost.com. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence announced last month that America's civilian intelligence agencies appropriated a combined $54.6 billion for classified operations this year. The admission came in the form of a blithe news release, which noted only the total figure and explicitly refused to provide any details of how the figure was divided up between America's 16 non-uniformed intelligence agencies or what the money was appropriated for. Any and all subsidiary information concerning the NIP budget, whether the information concerns particular intelligence agencies or particular intelligence programs, will not be disclosed, DNI James Clapper wrote in the press release, citing the fact that such a disclosure would jeopardize national security. What has often been called into question is the functioning of the oversights that are supposed to exist to ensure that such monies are not misappropriated or used for illegal or immoral activities. What is not called into question nearly as often, however, is how we can trust those figures at all to come to a true understanding of the amount of money at the disposal of these covert agencies. The amount of funds that the CIA has to use for its so-called black operations, or covert actions, for example, is not a question for idle speculation. As we saw in the Iran-Contra scandal, the CIA can hide behind its own officially sanctioned secrecy to commit illegal actions in order to fund other illegal operations. So what then is the size of the CIA's budget, and where is this money parked? The question is even more difficult to answer than it first appears. Not only is there the issue of the funds that they receive in secret from the Congress, and not only is there the ever-present question of how black operations use illegal methods to finance further illegal covert operations, there is also the question of the CIA literally setting up businesses, front companies, and shells that function from the outside like any other business. Behind the scenes, however, these businesses are merely a place for the CIA to nest its covert operatives and, potentially, to make and funnel money for their own purposes. You've been watching an excerpt of this week's Eyeopener report. To continue watching the report, please log into boilingfrogspost.com.